Hello everyone, this is R.Joshua Collins. Please do share this video. My friend here, Michael, is going to share a little bit about how he has been treated in the shelters and out of the shelters as a homeless individual here in Anaheim, California. Please also do join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. But we're going to let Michael share. Go ahead. So I guess I could ask you first, how long have you been homeless for?
I've been homeless since 2004.
And what kind of work did you used to do, or do you?
I was a chef for Hell's Kitchen.
Oh wow, awesome.
I have 12 years culinary experience.
Oh wonderful, awesome. And you were recently trying to get access into the Anaheim Way Shelter. You were there for a little bit, right?
I was at Kramer for
Okay.
Going on 3-4 months.
Oh okay.
And then from there, they kicked me out because I was standing up for my brother.
Yeah. Now, basically, it sounds like you were in the bathroom talking to this individual, and I guess maybe explain a little bit what happened after that.
What happened is he threatened my brother at first, and then he told me to go meet him in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to go meet him in the bathroom, he sat there and he started threatening me and everything, and there was a staff member behind me,
Mm-hmm.
and all I told him was, catch me outside
Mm-hmm.
so we can talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
And the staff member took it as a threat, so they kicked me out for 60 days.
Yeah. And it sounds like they weren't kicking the other individual out that was harassing your brother.
He has numerous complaints about how he harasses other guests.
Mm-hmm.
He yells at the staff members, but yet in turn he doesn't get kicked out. He's already been kicked out of the courtyard and Anaheim Way.
Wow, that's awful. Yeah, and so tell me a little bit about the situation with when you were assaulted, basically, by someone that was mentally unstable.
When I was assaulted, I was out over at Bridges,
Mm-hmm.
and it was me and 15 other people. I was sitting there having a good conversation with everybody. I just got off the phone with my brother,
Mm-hmm.
and out of nowhere, this guy comes and he hits me in the back of the neck twice.
Mm.
If you would have connected with the third time, I would have been fully paralyzed.
My gosh.
But Kramer Bridges didn't screen the guy properly,
Mm-hmm.
and they let him in with a blunt object, and he's now in the college hospital doing 2 weeks.
Hmm.
But for all my pain and suffering and all the time that I have to go to the doctor, I can't even go back to work because I got severe nerve damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow. Yeah, that's terrible. So, you've been on the streets now for how long? Since you got, I guess.
yeah, I got exited the first week of January,
Okay.
and I've been out here ever since. And I have walking pneumonia, and it's getting worse.
Oh boy.
I'm getting really fatigued,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have that much strength anymore.
Wow, it's terrible. Okay, so yeah, maybe we can try to get you some access somewhere to some kind of help. That's my hope. But do you want to share anything else regarding maybe how the police have treated you in various areas when you've been trying to sleep or rest or whatever?
Anaheim PD, they have their perks and they have the good cops and bad cops, but
Yeah.
basically when it goes for the homeless, it's pretty much you're breaking every rule. Even though you get chances and everything like that, they still sit there and they push the law
Mm-hmm.
a lot harder than they do on regular people.
Yeah.
And I don't see why they're doing that. I mean,
Mhm.
it's stereotyping other people.
Kind of double standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't feel that is right. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when I was in Buena Park, it got to a point, if you get permission from the, like a restaurant or anything to stay on the property,
Mm-hmm.
you're good as long as you don't give them any problems.
Yeah.
But as soon as Buena Park PD comes around, there's always a problem because some of the cops don't know how to act towards the homeless,
Yeah.
and they come at them sideways, and then we come at them sideways because they came at us with an attitude. So, I mean, you treat the people how you want to be treated.
Mhm.
You don't go over there and just, oh yeah, well, he's homeless, I'm gonna go at him at this direction.
Mhm.
So, I mean, and then moving to Anaheim and everything, the cops over here, they're not understanding. I mean, you see it's raining outside.
Mhm.
You're not gonna sit there and push a person into the weather.
Right.
I mean, the motels and everything, they go so far as like 12 o'clock,
Mhm.
and then they want you out.
Yeah.
If you can't pay the rent.
Yeah.
And then the cops just make it even worse because they're trying to control a situation
Mhm.
that can't be controlled because society made us how we are.
Mhm.
I mean, if people weren't getting greedy with money or anything
Mhm.
like that,
Mhm.
we'd still be in a job.
Yeah.
We still have a place,
Mhm.
and it's all based on greed
Mhm.
and money.
Yeah.
And if one of these days, if it ends up flipping, the rich become poor and the poor becomes rich, the rich people won't be able to sit there and fend for themselves because they push everybody off. They won't sit there, they help. They'll sit there and get you arrested a lot faster than they will help you out. And I've seen that plenty of times while I was sleeping on the streets.
Yeah.
Water Park, not so much because there's a couple places out there that will actually let you stay on property.
Mhm.
But since they're getting so full
Mhm.
that they're starting to kick people out.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Michael.
No problem.
So, again, do please share the video. Do join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. Like, subscribe, and pray for Michael. Pray for the homeless in general, and of course, pray for the advocates. We're trying to connect people with resources, and we really need a lot more resources and housing for people. And like Michael said, I think a lot of this has to do with greed. The rents are ridiculous in California, and the homelessness just keeps increasing. And we definitely need something done about getting more permanent supportive housing for people. And UCI did a study where it's actually about twice as more expensive to keep the homeless on the street than to give them permanent supportive housing. So that's for the taxpayer. So anyways, I hope to hear from you guys soon, and thanks for your prayers and support. May God bless you as you seek first His kingdom always. Bye-bye.